Being from Fresno, I never knew that there was an urban myth about Cher going to Fresno High. Did you ever hear about
Oh
that?
yeah, I heard about that.
And then I've also heard that Michael Jackson supposedly went to Roosevelt High School.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I've heard about that too. So we're going to talk about Cher though. Now, there's an urban myth that Cher attended Fresno High. You know, the one. Hi, my witches and norms. Welcome to WitchDarkTales podcast. I am your host, Moon Witch, my friend Miguel.
Hi.
Now, within this podcast, we kind of want to switch it up because sometimes we do talk about things that are serious and we take the fun out of it, I guess you can say.
Very much.
You know, so I wanted to do something fun.
Really, what do you have planned?
So, have you ever played Never Have I Ever?
I haven't played that for a long time.
Well, look to your left.
Oh, look. Those are note cards.
So, we're going to play Never Have I Ever, and we're going to be taking a little fun juice as well. But I do have to say, this is for entertainment purposes for us, and the podcast is educational purposes for y'all. We do not promote any activity. You have to be 21 years or over to have any consumption. But with that being said, welcome to WitchDarkTales podcast, and we are going to be talking about urban myth of Fresno, such as Cher, where supposedly she came to Fresno High. And then we're going to be talking about Mr.Kearney'S wife, who allegedly was married. Supposedly. And also the Millerton Lake big catfish. It's like, supposedly it was like 10 inches long or some bull snacks.
Very long.
But don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. And let's get straight onto this episode. So, I was doing research for the urban myth, and supposedly Millerton Lake have a 10-inch catfish.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
So there was this guy who said him and his uncle went to Millerton Lake. Now this is at Friar's Dam. And when they went to Millerton Lake, I guess the uncle lost his motor and he dropped it into the thing. So he went back the next week to go get the motor. And when he went down there, he supposedly said he saw 10-foot catfish, right? And he swore up and down. He said the mouth was so big it could have swallowed him. So he swam like away. And I'm just like, you telling me this a big ass
Humongous.
catfish in Millerton Lake?
I don't know. I believe it. That lake looks like it's a little eerie, you know?
True. Well, remember, also we did do the podcast where we talk about Millerton's history because Fresno was actually there with the courthouse and then the water. Zoop. We also did talk about that on the podcast. Go ahead and check out the playlist and, you know. But no, okay, so for me, now if you guys are from Fresno, listen to this. When you think of Millerton Lake, it's actually a place to go swimming. You have fun with your friends and family, you know. You think of like the weekend. And you know, have your mom ever told you don't eat before you go inside the water, or eat first and then you wait for the food to chill?
Yeah.
That's how in my mind, you know, in summer, music, da 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 da. To find out that there's a catfish in Millerton Lake.
That's scary.
Now, you've been to Millerton Lake, right? So, did you ever think you were going to see something, or because that never crossed your mind?
Well, of course, when I went, I didn't see anything. But at the end, you hear a story from someone that they went fishing in a boat, and then I guess they felt like something heavy grabbed it.
Like the boat?
Not like the fishing rod stick.
Oh my God, uh-huh.
So, it was pulling the thing hard, and usually, that person is like big, like strong and big.
Right.
So for him not to be able to just pull that thing off, and it wasn't like he was stuck in the sea or something. He said he felt like he was almost getting pulled by it.
And like you said that you're the one you heard from, he was kind of buff and big. So whatever was in that water, which he could have picked it up. So do you guys think it was the catfish?
Maybe.
Ooh, I'm scared. I don't want to go swimming no more. Allegedly.
So yeah, I guess he said he almost fell, but he caught himself, and the string, got loose and loosened up.
Oh my God. Wait, the string got loose.
Well, the fishing rod?
Yes.
There's a string on the water. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to go swimming no more. And the fact that people even said, well, this kind of correlates to the story. The fact that people even said that when Millerton Lake water will go down slowly, you can see the top of the church, like the cross, that was there too. So I'm starting to think, what if when they created the dam and the water was filled up into Millerton Lake, do you think like a fish, some word just
Maybe.
and then I
Who
did
knows?
research, right? When I did the research, they said that catfishes don't stop growing. They keep growing throughout their whole life. So what is this cat eating? The cat. So what is this catfish eating?
Well, I think you know about carnivores, right?
No, what's that?
Those carnivores, we think of carnivores because we like to eat meat. No, never mind. Erase the part.
Wait,
Erase
wait, wait, no, no,
the
no. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. What do you mean?
Because carnivores, well, the different phases of people that likes to eat, or not the other people, but in life.
Hmm.
We have
Oh, chicken and beef y todo.
no, like people who only eat like leaves or grass. And like let's say animals first.
Okay.
Like do turtles eat meat?
No.
No, they don't eat meat because they're not considered carnivores.
So what are they called then?
I've rather name for it, to be honest.
Wait, okay, so lions are carnivores.
Carnivore because they eat meat.
Oh my god, I'm learning something every day. I never knew there was a word. I just call them plant eaters or like meat eaters.
No, I mean, yeah, I guess you can say it like that, but no, there's actually names for it. That's this cool thing.
I didn't graduate, respectfully. Damn. So there.
So what I was gonna say is, like, it could possibly be that specific catfish is a carnivore. Maybe it was eating itself.
No.
And you know why I think that?
Why?
Okay, so we have in my parents' house, we have like she has like little fishes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, one specific fish, like it was big, but it wasn't big. But all of a sudden, that fish got bigger and they kept growing. And then we noticed that other fishes weren't even there anymore.
I'm not laughing. Wait, so the fish ate the fish?
I guess the goldfish was eating the fish, and I don't know if you ever seen. I don't know what's the name for it or what they call, but there's some fishes that like to eat like the algae, which is like the bacteria that is in the water.
No.
You know how the water will turn green.
Yeah.
Well, those fishes eat the green stuff to make the water clean and to make the tank clean. Well, we had one, and then all of a sudden that fish disappeared too. But what we did see was there was a skeleton laying there.
No. Oh my god, so I'm starting to think it is the circle of life, as in we need each other, whether fish, whether plants or other animals, we do need each other in our surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I never thought of it like that.
But who knows? But of course, like for us, what do we call people who eat other people?
Oh, cannibalism or
Cannibalism.
cannibal.
So that catfish is probably a cannibalism because it's eating its own kind.
I am so like what?
Hey, maybe.
I've never heard about fishes eating other fishes. Now, if you guys ever heard about that, drop down a comment and let us know what.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened to your fish now?
Okay, well, it's still there. It's huge.
Is he eating other fishes?
Well, so far, with all the fishes that we have counted for is the same, so I guess not. Not anymore, baby. Hold on.
Oh my god. Well, let's move on to the next story. What the hell, Miguel?
Hey.
Sorry. On to our next story. We're going to be talking about Cher, the urban myth of Cher. Allegedly, she went to Fresno High, and we got all the tea right here, right now. So let's get on to the next clip. What the? Okay. That is crazy, Chico. I did not know that.
I didn't know either until we were like, what happened to the fish?
What the hell? Okay.
Like, what's going on with the fish? I always see it's like there's skeletons on the floor. I'm like, is that fish here? Because it's huge.
What the hell?
That small fish turned very big.
So it just kept on growing and growing and growing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you choose one right now, and then I'll choose one. I want the. Okay, I got one. I got one. Before we get on to the next story, we're gonna be playing Never Have I Ever, and whoever loses take a sip out of their fun juice. So I will go first.
Oh, fun juice.
Now, never have I ever, after passing, would haunt people.
Passing will harm people.
So never have I ever, after passing, would I ever haunt people. So if you ever passed away, would you haunt somebody?
Name.
Okay, same. Now drop down a comment if you guys ever will haunt somebody after you pass.
Yeah, I have some people in mind.
I have my whole hold on. I have my whole high school in mind. I'm just kidding. Sorry, Stockton. I'm just kidding. I love you guys at Edison. We have an Edison High School over there too.
Really?
Yeah, in Stockton. And then we have Stag and then also Delta. Well, Delta's more of a college, but I didn't finish college. Okay, your turn.
Never have I ever want to have sex with an incubus or succubus.
No. I should never put it there because it's going to hit them. No. The reason why I drink it is not because I want to have intercourse with a succubus or a incubus, but I've had a dream that I've had the nasty inside my dream with someone, and I've never seen the person before, like ever. And in the dream, you can see them, but you can't see them. And so in your mind, you know who it is, but when you wake up, you're like, I don't know who that person was. So I think it was an incubus. Now, if you know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you guys don't know, an incubus is basically a demonic entity that supposedly do the nasty with you. And then for the succubus, it's for the males.
The males.
And then for females, it's incubus. And supposedly, I don't know, but yeah, I guess I drank to that because I did have a dream. Who wrote these freaking cars?
Wonderful.
Now let's get on to the next story. We're going to be talking about the urban myth of Cher. Did she really go to Fresno High, or was that just an urban myth?
Fresno High.
Yeah, she went to Fresno High. So supposedly, being from Fresno, I never knew that there was an urban myth about Cher going to Fresno High. Did you ever hear about that?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
And then I've also heard that Michael Jackson supposedly went to Roosevelt High School.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I've heard about that too. So we're going to talk about Cher though. Now, there's an urban myth that Cher attended Fresno High. You know, the one on McKinley and Palm?
Yeah.
And so I was doing a little dig and I'm like, who came up with this? So obviously, we always do our research before we talk about it. Now, when I was doing the research, I was like, wait, hold up. I've heard this before. I've heard Cher went to Fresno High. And so when I did more digging, Cher posted a tweet and I quote, I did not go to high school in Fresno. And I'm like, okay, so I thought she did attend Fresno High. So the urban myth was Cher was living here in Fresno and she went to Fresno High. And so after she went to Fresno High, she left high school. And at 16 years old, she moved to LA and started acting and discovering her thing. You know, she was working at a bar. Well, off topic too, burlesque was basically kind of homage to Cher because that's what she was doing.
Really?
Yeah. Because she was a bartender and she did strip dancing thing. Well, allegedly, that's what I did research. Now, back to Cher. I never knew that Cher went to Fresno High. And so when I did the little digging, I was like, wait, hold up. And when I found out she never even went to Fresno High, I was shook. So where did these urban myths come from?
Well, you know, I guess, I'm not going to show it here or not, but there's a picture that supposedly that was Cher.
Yeah. In the yearbook.
In the yearbook.
There was a picture of Cher in a yearbook. You guys, someone either photoshopped it or made it happen, but it said Fresno High, and Cher's like this. And for you guys on this side, it's like this. I was like, oh my God, Cher went to Fresno High.
No. I wonder if maybe that was like impersonator. You know, like the drag queen.
Oh my God, yes. Okay, so if you guys don't know, Chad Michaels, who is the All-Star season winning of season 1 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Now, Chad looks like Cher, like to the T. She looks just like Cher. What if Chad came to Fresno and attended Fresno High.
Maybe.
Now, if you guys are Chad Michaels fan or RuPaul's Drag Race in general, let me know this and tag Chad in this. Chad, I have a question for you. Did you ever attended Fresno High as Cher? Because you look just like her. Now you playing with our emotions because I grew up in Fresno at a young age before I moved to Stockton, and I've heard the urban legend of Cher going to Fresno High.
I never heard of it until today.
And then when I did the diggings, more of the history, Cher posted on her Twitter saying that, and I quote, "I have never went to high school in Fresno." Cher, you couldn't give us a shout out? I bet you that was Chad pretending to be Cher writing that tweet. I know it.
Tweet. Well, it's not called X, not Twitter.
Huh?
No, it's called X. The app.
X?
Yeah. I remember the Twitter changed to X now because of what's his name, Elon Musk. He bought the company.
I don't have Twitter. I only have TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, so I've never even heard about that.
But it's not Twitter anymore. It's X now.
Oh, X. Why X? Oh, no. I was gonna say, isn't his daughter named like AE3256 something?
Something like that.
Or something like that. Now drop down a comment and let us know. Have you guys ever heard of the urban myth of Cher attending Fresno High at the time? And by the way, if you guys have a yearbook, go through it.
She will have been from 1959 to 64. Around that age. Which will be in high school.
So look in the yearbook. Ask your mom, grandma. I want to know. I really do. I really feel like Cher went to Fresno High.
Maybe.
And then you never heard about the urban myth of Michael Jackson attending Roosevelt High School?
No.
And you guys, I was born in 1994. Okay, and I love old histories, so I always did research. And there was rumors saying that Michael Jackson went to Roosevelt High School. I'm surprised you never heard about it because you attended Roosevelt.
But no, I never heard of Michael Jackson in there. Oh no, maybe I didn't pay attention to my surroundings.
What the hell? Okay, so let's play our Never Have I Ever. Wait, did I go first or you went first?
You went first the first time. Want to go first?
You went first or I went first?
You went first.
Okay, then you go first.
Okay. Let's see. Never have I ever wanted to curse someone.
I didn't though. I didn't curse nobody. I promise.
I guess I'll drink too. I would too.
You would? Who?
Somebody.
Wait, can we curse ourselves to get money? That's not a curse, right?
That's not a curse.
That's a spell. Did you guys ever wanted to curse somebody? I did before when I was younger. I had so much anger and towards people because I was the weird one in elementary and middle school. And to be honest, I've never had friends.
Well, we have us now.
Well, yeah, that's different because I'm beautiful. I've never had friends. When I was younger, there was these girls that would always just like talk crap about me. And there was this one time I remember I came into class. This was like 3rd or 4th grade. And I have very good memory. So it was like 3rd or 4th grade, and I walked into class, and everybody sat down everywhere. And my teacher, actually, I talked to her a couple of years ago. She was like, "Oh, you're not gonna sit there no more. You're gonna sit over here." And guess where I was sitting at? By the teacher, a desk by myself. And come to find out, they made rumors of me saying that I didn't shower, I stink, and just bad things. And if you guys are watching, I'm letting you guys know, or if you're listening, I'm letting you guys know, I forgive you. I forgive you guys all for doing that to me. I forgive you guys, but I will never, ever forget that day, how you guys made me feel so small and little. And mind you, at that age, I was going through homeless. I had never had, well, let's not make it about me, but yeah. I just want to say, I forgive you guys for what you guys did to me. And I just want to let you guys know, like, you guys probably don't remember, but I do. And for you doing that, that was messed up. Imagine it was your kids, your daughter, you know? But yeah, I forgive them. But anyways, let's get back into the you know what. Okay, so my turn. Oh no! Wait, what? Okay, okay. Never have I ever only went to a haunted place just to go. Damn,
Of course we have.
okay, are we drinking just to drink or is it true?
It's true.
It's true.
Well, remember where we been? We've been to the Kearney Mansion. We've been to the Snake Road.
Oh my god. That was scary.
Very scary.
Wait, that was the first time you've ever been scared.
That's the first time.
Do you want to tell them?
Yeah. Yeah, so we went to Snake Road, and the first time you get there, it just feels weird. Like it's like abnormal, pretty much. Cause we've been to Kearney Mansion, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've been to Kearney Mansion, and when we were there, I didn't really feel much, you know. But do you feel like you had like a presence going on, But in Snake Road, it felt like a little darker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I felt like it was like a little darker, a little heavier, and the whole time we were there, my heart just wouldn't stop beeping.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't know you felt like that.
No, you're fine. But yeah, that was
You've always told me and Dee and Sophia and them that you've never had a paranormal activity like
no.
nothing. Even Yesenia, you've never had a paranormal activity. Nothing ever bad happened to you. In a good way. And even when you spent the night at Yesenia's house, it was again allegedly haunted, right?
Yeah, our house was haunted.
And nothing's ever happened to you there.
No, so I feel like Snake Road was probably the first time I felt something.
Damn, I don't mean to mess that up for you. Hopefully,
No, you're fine.
well, on our first podcast. Oh my god. Off topic, by the way. On November 28th, and it's funny because it's gonna be on Thanksgiving. It's gonna be a 1 year anniversary of our WitchDarkTales podcast.
1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary, and the reason why I'm bringing it up because our first podcast that we talked about was about duendes and scary things.
Yeah,
I forgot, but
myths, pretty much.
the one thing I remember was you said maybe I have an angel surrounding me. Do you remember? Play the clip, Megan. Play the clip.
Probably have like a guardian angel watching over the place.
Well, must be nice. Must be nice.
But yeah.
I remember, and I remember I made you look like an angel wing or something. It was something, but I remember that. Oh.
But yeah.
But yeah. Well, let's move on to our next story. We're gonna be talking about what is it? I forgot. Are we buzzed? Are we buzzed? If you guys are listening, we're so sorry.
Oh, speaking of Kearney Mansion.
Oh. Oh, that's right. On our third story, we're going to be talking about Kearney Mansion, the urban myth of Mr. Theodore Kearney. Allegedly, he had a wife. And we found out that he didn't. But here's more to the story. I'm getting a little bit tipsy. I'm not going to lie. How are you feeling?
Not tipsy.
Oh, so you tipsy already, huh? Damn fun juice.
And a healthy fun juice.
Yeah, cranberry. That's it. What do you mean? Let's move on to our third story. We are going to be talking about the urban myth of Mr. Kearney, who allegedly had a wife, but he didn't. So what did you hear before we get on to the story?
Well, I never knew he had a wife. I just thought he was like single and, passed away.
I never even knew that he had a wife.
No, that's the story I heard too.
Well, there's 3 urban myths to this. So the first one was that Mr. Kearney created the Kearney Drive. You know what that's at, right? The one with the long ass drive.
Yeah, with all those big trees.
So one, he created that because his wife couldn't read. So she wanted to follow the pathway of the palm trees, right? And number 2, Mr. Kearney created that driveway with the palm trees for his wife because she had some kind of skin disease, so she couldn't be able to be around the sun. Affected so much that she would like to go strolling and walking around, the neighborhood. And this is before the houses were even there. So that was a 3 myth that I heard. But then come to find out, Mr. Kearney was never married. He was a single bachelor, and he passed away in 1906. And then here's the crazy part. Fun fact: the Theodore Kearney mansion that was there right now,
Mm-hmm.
that's not even the original. That was the house for the caretakers, his servants.
Really?
He stayed there in the West Wing while he was staying in that house. They were going to build a bigger mansion behind the house.
Wow.
And when I found out, I said, wait, what? But then he sadly passed away in 1906. And so they cremated his body in Germany. Some said it was France, but they brought it back a couple months later in cremation. And now he's cremated. Well, his ashes
Mm-hmm.
are at the Fresno Chapel Light here on Belmont. So we should
Wow.
go check it out sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
I should. I didn't know he was still there.
Yeah, well, his ashes.
Yeah, of course.
But if you guys ever heard about the urban myth of Mr. Kearney's wife, drop down a comment and let us know, because this is the one that we heard. Oh, and then another one I heard was that Mr. Kearney, he unalived his wife and kids, and that's why there's this figure of a woman always walking down the stairs, and you can see her in the shadows. So again, where did this urban myth come from of Mr. Kearney and his wife? Because he was a single bachelor.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting heated because who came up with these? And how did I end up hearing them? I don't even know how the hell I found out.
I don't know. You know, people talk and rumors spreads and all that.
Assholes. Allegedly. No, but and that is the urban myth of Mr. Kearney and his wife, where allegedly he had a wife, but he didn't. Drop down a comment and let us know. We want to know more about this.
Mm-hmm.
And everything we talk about is linked in the description box below, so go ahead and check it out. Oh, I was heated right now.
I saw that.
Oh. So let's get on to the game before I get mad. Wait, who went first last time? I did or you did?
You were first, and I went first, and now your turn.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, should we do the final questions?
Sure.
Okay, so we have one final question. You guys ready for this? And for all you podcasters, listeners, audio listeners, listen up. We're going to ask Miguel this one question. And again, this topic we're doing is all about creepy. So anything question is creepy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Miguel,
Mm-hmm.
would you spend a night at the Dracula Castle for $1 million with no phone or no TV?
Oh, yeah.
With no phone and no TV? You think you can do that?
I think I'll be able to. You know, sleep half of the day and then wake up to.
Oh my god, that's right. I'm not gonna drink because I think I'll be too scared. You know where Dracula Castle's at, right?
No, actually, I don't.
Transylvania. Vlad the Impaler. You've never heard about the first Dracula vampire?
No.
You guys heard about this, right? Oh my god, I'm so upset with you. Should we do that story for him?
You want?
Imagine there was a story related to Fresno about that. Oh my god, let us know. No, so the Vlad Impaler, he was like the first king, or at the time for his, I forgot where it was, but he basically would grab the people that he defeated and he would put them on a stick, like the stick through their cabeza, and have them laying there or chilling there. He was a discussionist of eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
No. And he was kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie. I have a thing for vampires, obviously because I'm gothic, but I wouldn't like do the, drinking all that. But I don't know, just being with a hot vampire for millions of years later. Yeah, totally. Daddy. What'd you say?
Like Barry.
Okay, but I'll drink. Okay, I'll drink. Just, I'm only drinking because if he's there.
Okay.
So I'll spend the night there for $1 million, and he can come in my room.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, babe.
Scandalous.
Allegedly.
Alright, my question. So it's funny because my questions has to do with vampires too.
Oh, we thought alike.
Alright. Never have I ever walked alone under the bridge by the vampire lair.
Oh my god! Drink.
Well, I never did, but you have.
Yeah. Oh my god. So.
Want to tell the story about it?
Yeah, I'll tell the story. So this is when I was like 13, because I remember I moved to Stockton maybe at 11 years old, and 12. Yeah, 12. I moved to Stockton in 12, but I will always come back and forth, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister and my brother was living on Palms and right there by Aldo's,
Yeah.
and I will walk that way. So when I was walking down that way to the thing, I've never heard about the urban legend of the vampire lair until years later. I remember I was going down a bridge and I can hear like
Yeah.
walking behind me, and I said, "What the hell?" So I looked, but I didn't see nobody. So I'm like, "Okay, girl, walk faster." So I'm like, but then I can hear something come behind me. So I remember I turned around and I looked, and I can see. So if you guys have ever been to Fresno, there was this bridge with a door on it. Back then it used to be red, or I don't know what color it was, but now it's like a whole different color. So I remember in the bridge, there's little cracks or little holes within the bridge, and I can see like a hand coming up like this, and it looked like long fingernails, but it was like sharp fingers, you know.
Yeah.
And I looked, I said, "Oh, hell no," and I ran. And before that, too, I heard someone go, "Shh, shh, 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 shh." You know when guys try to get at you? So, oh, well, you wouldn't know, but when guys are trying to get us girls, they go all stupid, like a bird. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, what the hell? So when I saw the hand and when I turned around and saw the hand, I ran. Dude, I was scared. And then I found out there was a vampire lair in there.
Yeah, that's crazy. I like that story, by the way.
Yeah. It was creepy. But yeah, let me drink again. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you asked about the vampire and then I brought up a vampire.
Right?
Oh my god, you are my best friend. What did you think about this game?
It was fun.
It was fun, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I felt like we needed to have a little fun in there because we don't want to get you guys bored. And also, I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. We are doing this. Well, I came up with the idea because we sit here and talk about haunted things and places and histories all the time. And it does take a toll on us where we do. You guys don't see it, but behind the screen, we mess up.
Mm-hmm.
We mess up. And that's why I came up with this game because we are losing the fun in it. Telling stories and everything is fun, but we want to have fun too.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we are not promoting any activity whatsoever. This is for our entertainment. The podcast that you're listening to and watching is for your learning entertainment. Or what is it called? Educational.
Education.
But yeah, but that's why I brought it up. So what did you think about this again? The game.
This fun, because it's not just sitting here and talking,
Yeah.
stories, telling, but just having a little, more for viewers to see us most pretty much.
Yeah, and we're you guys don't know us, but we're fun. We who says that? But it's true. we have fun. We do, and we don't want to get you guys bored. But again, we hope you guys like this, and maybe if you like this in the future videos, drop down a comment, let us know, or we can do other videos too. Not videos, but more other games. Like, what if we sit there and play Monopoly while we're telling the story?
Right.
I would like that.
That'd be fun.
No, it would be definitely fun. But yeah, well, you guys, thank you guys for joining our podcast. It's been a minute. To you, it's probably 25 to 30. To us, it's been like 2-3 hours because we sit here and cut and do all that stuff. But before I let you go, what did you learn about in this podcast of what we talked about today?
I really thought it was interesting that allegedly Cher was in Fresno High here.
And Mr. Michael Jackson.
And Mr. Michael Jackson Roosevelt, like what?
I didn't know that either at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then for me, it was obviously the catfish too, which I'm assuming it was real. And then I learned about Cavessel. What's it called?
Cannibalism.
No, the other one.
Carnivores.
Carnivores. I found out that fish can eat another
by the way,
fish.
it's carnivores, herbivores, and omnivores.
That's too much s'mores for me to learn, so I'll eat some s'mores. And then Mr. Kearney, he was never married. What the heck?
Is it true?
Again, everything will link in the description box below, so check it out. But with that being said, thank you guys for staying with us on our WitchDarkTales podcast. And again, I do have to say this. On November 28th is our 1 year anniversary of WitchDarkTales podcast.
Yay.
So again, thank you guys for staying with us. I appreciate it so much for all that, 17 views. It's okay. I love that at least people are watching us. And again, we never know where we're headed. But also we're on season 2 as well. That is crazy to us, But with that being said, don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time every Sunday for visual podcasts on WitchDarkTales, and then every Monday for the audio podcast. With that being said, blessed be everyone. Bye. Aww, that was fun. I had fun.
Very fun.